Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim Survival Mode Bows Only, where last time we managed to get... Where is it? There it is! Smithing up to 60, which means Arcane Blacksmith. I can improve all of my gear, even if it's enchanted. And this time around, I want to get enchanting up to 40. Part of me was like, oh, I could go higher. No, 40's high enough. With it up to 40, I'll be able to get Enchanter, Enchanter 2, and Enchanter 3. In fact, you know what? Just to show that I'm committed to it, here we go. Enchantments are 40% stronger, and once we reach 40, I can get another rank in there, and that'll just mean my crafting skills are not maxed out, obviously, but as high as I want them to be. So I'm just going to sell off a few bits and see if I can buy some soul gems in the fort. And then, I need to start filling up some soul gems. Was able to get myself back up to over 30 grand, and how's the soul gem situation? I bought a filled grand one and like a bunch of empty ones. Yeah, I got quite a bit to work with. Part of me is thinking like, do I want to do some hunting round in Riften? But I genuinely think that it's better for me to head to Whiterun. I really hope some of my horses follow me there, because Lightning's vanished. I might actually go looking to see if Lightning's returned to where she was, because I think I remember where Lightning's place was, but who knows. It would be nice to have my actual horses with me, because I've not done too good a job with them. Like, none of them have died. I want to make that clear. None of my... Don't look at me like that, you two. You've all stayed alive. This is good news. Yeah. But none of them have died, but I am losing track of them quite a bit. Alright, back in Whiterun, and I have one horse here. Seems like another horse is just going to stay at Riften. And I'm going to head over in this sort of direction, because I'm pretty sure this is where Lightning was before. And it would be nice if I could get Lightning back. I don't know if the wild horses are any better statistically. Hey, yep, there's Lightning, lovely. But, you know, it's nice to have the fancy horse. Even if it's only a mild improvement. Oh, and look at them, they get to say hi to each other. Yeah, hey Lightning, I'm back. And lovely. Good. And now what I want to do is miss. Oh, I'm glad I've got a lot of bolts. Not that many bolts, but hopefully enough. Oh man, I am real bad at this apparently. There we go. Soul trapped. Soul trapped! And yeah, this is why I like Whiterun. There's just a lot of creatures, and on horseback you can really kind of just do this quite a lot, and fill up a bunch of the soul gems. Obviously these are just small soul gems I'm filling up, but there is a giant camp if I want to fill up some big ones. Okay, I'm dropping a quick save because this could go badly, but I've decided I'm going to have at least a go at fighting the giants and stuff. And do I have a marksman? There we go, Potion of True Shot. It's only going to be 12% because I'm quite tired, but let's get the bonus going. Let's see. Okay. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible either. There are, of course, two giants here. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Well, I get the level up at least. Lightning seemed to take the bulk of the damage there, because yeah, my health bar barely moved, so good on you, Lightning. Okay, you gonna... Oh, blast. The reload time is just... It's slightly longer than I think it's gonna be, and that's really catching me out. You don't want to be caught out while dealing with giants. That is not a good situation to be in, but... Yep, there we go. That'll be a greater soul gem filled, I believe. Yep, greater soul gem. And the mammoths give you grand soul gems, so that's pretty great. Oh, blast. See, it's this where I'm like, oh, I can totally make it. And I'm always just slightly off. Okay, come on. One more shot. Ow! Okay, I need to actually line up properly. This is all fine. This is all fine. Because... Yep, there we go. Now we just ride through... Does the water actually stop them? I keep going to this stream thinking, aha, go through the water, and yeah, it does kind of work. That's nice. Doesn't work amazingly, but it's something. I'm also glad to see that the charge isn't depleting quite as quickly as I thought it would. I'm pretty sure it's only when you actually land your attack that it counts. I was worried that all of my missed shots would also set me back, but that does not appear to be the case. Ooh, come on, let me just... Oh, blast. Okay, I think this is going fairly well still. Even with me being a terrible shot at points. God, I hope lightning doesn't die. I'm gonna feel real bad if I brought lightning back just to end up killing them. That's, like, not the situation you want to be in. Oh, come on, 2 more shots. Oh, 1 more shot, sweet. Oh, nice, that's 2 greater soul gems filled. I'm now gonna loot these guys, and then it's mammoth time. Oh, and they've even got empty soul gems, that's nice. Alright, mammoth, how tough are you? From what I remember, the mammoths, despite not hitting quite as hard, are, yeah, a lot tougher. Fortunately, I have over 200 still bolts, and while on horseback you can very easily do a hit and run strategy. Otherwise you really have to do the whole stealth archer thing if you're going mammoth hunting, because you need like a real big hit. But this way, I can just kind of run away, get myself a bit of distance, and then be like, bop. My one concern is, oh blast, is running into like actual enemies along the way, because I could have some problems that way. But this is working pretty well. I'm going to stick with this one, show you the entire thing, and if this goes well, then I'll just do the other 2 and cut them out, because you don't need to see me doing this like 3 times in a row. But that should be like an entire giant's camp cleared. Which, oh man, it is so many bolts. It'll be worth it, because providing I haven't forgotten or messed up in my memory, it should be... Come on, 1 more hit. Yeah, in the butt. Yes! There we go, soul captured, and let's check. Yep, it fills up another grand soul gem. That's brilliant. I don't know why these graters aren't stacked, that's slightly concerning, but yeah, that's another grand soul gem filled. I'm pretty sure mammoths only have, like, the tusk and the snout on them. I'm gonna check loot-wise. Yeah, snout and a tusk. I don't think I'm gonna bother taking the tusks. No, like, I've got one at home already. You can give one to Isolde, and you, like, get a level of speech training. That's about as interesting as it gets. But hey-oh, now I can kill the other mammoths. Once I... Ah, they're over there. Perfect. I have now remembered to actually put on my archery gear, and ha-ha-ha! Take that, saber cat! Oh, no, please take that, saber cat. There's mammoths behind me. Oh, oh dear. Oh... Okay, they're not that close behind. You know what? I'm getting off the horse, because apparently I can't hit the saber cat. Oh, and now it's coming for me. Oh, well done, lightning! Oh, look at that. Lightning just saving me there. It's just... Yeah, I was wearing my barter gear still when I was hunting the other mammoth and the giants, but now I'm wearing my fortify archery gear, and it is going to save me a good few bolts each time, which I appreciate. Because, yeah, I can now even be off of horseback for a short while. Ah, yeah, even more archery levels, love it. Yeah, this is much more efficient. Also, the mammoth has died leaning against that tree, and now I feel sad. There we go. Got the little kill cam at the end as well. That's a couple more soul gems filled. Hey, good, and lightning didn't get too involved. Alright, I'm happy with that. I might even hunt another giant camp, because I'm pretty certain there's also, like, the sleeping tree one on, like, our way back home, so yeah, that'll get me at least a couple more grands and a greater. Found myself a mammoth, but I don't see the giant who's supposed to be with it. Like, the normal strategy is deal with the giants first, then the mammoths. The mammoths actually aren't that difficult to take down. It's the giants who will cause you real trouble. But if there's a mammoth just on its own, I guess this is fine? I'm just expecting a giant club to smack me out of nowhere now, but It seems okay. Does feel quite cool just running through, sniping animals. I was really hoping I'd be able to get the shot on that bunny. Because even though it's like a petty soul or whatever, it's such a small target that I would have felt like a badass if I actually landed the shot. Look at how small the target is. It's a proper, like, test of accuracy. Why are you walking slowly now? How am I supposed to lead my shots when you're suddenly going so slow? There we go. Hey, and there's another mammoth and a giant. Love to see it. That is way too high. I keep shooting like either miles too high or like perfectly on target. I don't know why that's the case. Oh, okay. Bit close to the mammoth, bit close to the mammoth. This is all fine. This is all fine. I can get distance. It's all good. It's all fine. And... love it. Oh, it feels good to be doing the mounted hunting again. I get why medieval lords did this. It's fun. Oh no, I hit the mammoth too much and it's trying to run away. Oh, no mammoth, stop it. You're the important soul. Oh, really? That didn't hit? There we go. And the giant... oh god. Hit. Quick. There we go. Lovely. What am I up to now in terms of soul gems? I have only 1 common, but 6 Grandfield, 3 greater, couple of lessers, and quite a lot of petties. It's like not half a dozen, about a dozen. That's solid. I don't think I've got quite enough yet, but I'm pretty close. The thing is, I want to save the grands until I am actually leveled, so I can't really use those to level up enchanting. I need to use like the commons, lessers, and petties really. But it's all fine. I'll make it there eventually. This would... yeah, that would cost me money. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna pinch stuff from the shrine. That seems much better. You know what? Let's read a skill book. Oh my god, it's even an enchanting one. Okay, I could have used that a lot more efficiently, but it still is some progress. So that's not wasted. My tiredness bar was looking a bit intimidating, so I decided to sleep for 8 hours. And yeah, I've got the 1 perk point. Obviously I need that for this. However, I have also reached Archery 70, which can't get me the final rank of Overdraw. I need 10 more levels for that. But it would get me Quick Shot. Do I... Screw it, I'm doing it. I'm getting Quick Shot. It's going to help with the hunting, it is just a good one. Draw a bow 30% faster. The final perk I want in the archery tree is this, so I've almost maxed out all the perks I want from that. It does mean I'm going to have to hit level 25 in order to just get the perk point for this, and I don't think 7 levels of enchanting is going to be enough to do it, but I could always like smith a couple of things, and if we go over to alchemy, how's that looking? Yeah, I could probably level up alchemy once or twice as well. There's potential ways for me to deal with this, you know? Oh, and while I'm here, I happen to have picked up a Ring of Alteration and Steel Helmet of Minor Conjuring, which, even though the effects are kind of useless, I can disenchant them rather than sell them, and that's a couple of levels of enchanting. That's pretty good. In fact, yeah, I might actually ride back over towards Whiterun, because I could potentially buy a couple more effects. I've realised this now means I need to remember what effects I do and don't have. Okay, fire damage. I don't have fire damage. I do have resist fire. Yeah, I'm going to mess this up, but you know what? Honestly, I have the gold. I don't really need it for anything much, so if I accidentally buy a few of the wrong things, not a huge deal. I see a few wolves up by my farm. Gotta keep them away from my animals. I mean, that did work. I do appear to have scared them off, but I actually wanted to soul trap them. There we go. And soul trap... no. Oh, look at how much faster I am, though. Yeah! Oh, ranger already coming in. Oh, that's real good. Okay, yeah, just the being able to shoot much faster, it is lovely. Ranger is one of the best perks. Obviously, if you're going heavily into archery, but yeah, just, even though this is one instance where like a 30% boost feels like a real difference, I often complain and argue, especially with Kado Genesis, some of you may be aware of him, hopefully. I often complain about, like, a quick reload, rapid reload in Fallout. Because in, like, Fallout 4 and stuff, I think it's, like, a 25% boost. Really? No, I'm not fighting you. It's like a 25% boost to weapon reload time, which is, like, maybe a second. And honestly, not that big a deal most of the time. But in this, where you're using, like, one bolt or one arrow, and then you're essentially having to reload, that increase really does make such a huge difference. Whereas in Fallout 4, even, like, the slower to reload weapons like miniguns or whatever, or the, like, low-capacity ones like a double-barrel shotgun, even then a 25% boost really doesn't make that big a difference. It's a perk I always want to be buffed, and Bethesda just never does. I really hope in Fallout 5 we'll see it, like, double the speed of your reload or something. It's time for another giant and mammoth hunt, and this time we have, yeah, one giant, two mammoths. Let's do one more shot, and now run away. Also gonna try and blast. I'm trying to occasionally shoot the wildlife as well as I go. And, like, sometimes it's working out great, but other times it's really not. And, okay, I was about to say I've lost the giant somehow. God, stop shooting high, Sarge. I need to learn to stop doing that. There we go. Giant down. Oh, yeah, this is... The DPS is just so much faster now. And obviously the base damage is improving a little bit as well. So it's absolutely lovely. Is that a vampire? Jeez, there's a vampire just here. It seems to be like one vampire out on their own as well. Oh god. Okay, they're now summoning stuff. I'm gonna leave the mammoth to beat them up for a bit, because I'm like 90% sure the mammoth will do fine, and I can just take on the other one and then head back for the wounded one. Perfect. And have you killed the vampire? Maybe? I mean, I'm gonna kill you, but... yeah, that's both of them down. Do I see a vampire corpse around here? I don't, but I also don't see a red dot. So, not too bad, and we're now up to 8 Grand Soul Gems. That should be all that I need. I've also got like 4 Graters, which I don't really need, I suppose. Oh, I have just remembered, am I going to make an alchemy and a smithing suit? Well, you know what, I've only got 2 more Grands that can be filled anyway, so... decisions. I say decisions. I'm not even sure there's another giant camp in this region, so... maybe no decision. I have instantly found another mammoth. Like, literally, round that corner is the giant camp, and there's another mammoth, so I suppose I am filling up all of my Grand Soul Gems. So that's good. Oh, and just look at how quick this is. I am going to have to move away, but... oh, archery up to 71 as well. That is genuinely great, because basically the higher a level something is, the more progress towards leveling up you get given. Oh, that's a bone wolf. Oh, man, this is... yeah, I'm realising that there's some nasty enemies as well, but hell, that's a bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, look at all this. Oh, nom 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 nom. So many souls. I love it. And is that going to be... oh, it's a spell tome. I mean, it's fine. Hey, there we go. Let's... really? I kind of expected to get a liminal bridge. Have I read Liminal Bridges? I thought this was a skill book. Liminal Bridges. Okay, apparently that's not going to level up Conjuration or anything. Which is annoying, because the only way I'm going to level up any magic spells and get XP from them is through reading skill books. This mammoth is upside down. I don't know quite how that happened, but it's gone fully upside down. Okay. I have made my way to Whiterun, and so many soul gems. 9 Grand Soul Gems. Oh, I still do have that empty one as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've done so much hunting. Like, all of that, like, I'm scrolling constantly, and there's just, yeah, so many soul gems. I'm going to put my barter gear back on, and just do a little bit of bartering here. I also did pick up, yeah, a mammoth tusk from one of them, so something I actually want to do, I should probably put on camera rather than just doing it off camera like all the bartering, is find a soldier who has a blue dress, if I remember correctly, and I can't see her. She might be in the inn or up here. Yeah, I want to find her and give her a mammoth tusk, because that gives you like just a rank of speech, and I'm guessing that, yeah, my speech isn't too close to leveling up, so I don't need to worry much about that, but once I find her, I'm going to give her the mammoth tusk. Lovely, I've just bought a bunch of soul gems filled and empty from Varangar here. Varangar? That doesn't feel like his name. From this guy here, because I feel like, oh damn, I can actually sell him back stuff as well, so I will give him a few of these. Yeah, in fact, I can do all of that. That's fine. Because I don't care too much about the money, I just wanted to get speech up once more, because it was quite close. Oh my god, it's halfway through now. Okay, apparently I got it too higher leveled, but Isolde should be right outside. There she is. Let's chat with her.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Yeah, you say you're looking to become a merchant.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Oh buddy, there's so many dead mammoths out there. You can just get one, but I happen to have one with me.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
And yep, here you go, here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Lovely, and that's just another level of speech, gets me closer to leveling up. And I really like Isolde. She's, I think, a very well-written, basic character, if that makes sense. Like, there's not a lot going on with her, but she has a handful of lines of dialogue. They're all pretty solid. Like, it's just a good use of an NPC. Blast, I messed up my first shot on these guys. Ow! But I am now... Ow, you bugger. I was going to say I'm now strong enough that I don't need to really worry about tanking a little bit of damage, but I also really don't want lightning to die. There we go. You see there it says no soul gem large enough. That's because I would need a black soul gem in order to fill with human souls, or person souls, because like orcs and elves and stuff obviously. But none of those, and oh, a necklace of frost resist, perfect, that's another thing I think I can disenchant. Okay, that was worthwhile. I have done a little bit of hunting, just mud crabs, wolves, deer, nothing fancy. But I'm now going to head home and see what I can do, because hopefully I've got enough soul gems to push up enchanting a bit. Hopefully there's been enough raising of other skills, but with enchanting leveling up I'll also level myself up. Oh man, my shots are messing up. There's been points where I've been landing like 4 or 5 one-shot kills in a row, and then there's other moments like that where I could not hit a barn door. It is ridiculous. Do I have a barn? I don't even have a barn to test it on. Before I start on my enchanting, I want to actually make a potion of Fortify Enchanting, which should be Snow Breeze and Spriggan Sap. I was actually going to use Blue Butterfly Wing, but I ran out of that. So this should be, yeah, okay, an okay-ish sort of effect. There's also Blisterwort and Glowing Mushroom, which I have tons of. Fortify Smithing. Damn, that's 50% right away. Yeah, so I'm going to have those for doing all this enchanting stuff. I also need to be careful of, yeah, my carry weight. You can't have any Fortify Enchanting enchanted gear, so I'm just going to go back to my standard stuff. There we go, all good. And let's first see what I can disenchant, because there should be a couple of things. Yes, the Necklace of Mending I bought. Lovely, that's up to 37, and the necklace of frost resist, which, wow, just, yeah, immediately, I've only got a few levels to go. What I want to do from here is... Screw it, I'm just going to take everything, and then store probably the iron daggers away? Ah, that's almost enough. Oh, the dog's barking, I do apologise. I'm going to cut ahead to once he stops. Right, I've just had a look through, and it seems like Fortify Sneak is the best effect I can put on these gold rings. So, what I'm going to do now is, very important first off, quick save, in case I mess up somehow. And now, Potion of Fortify Enchanting, yeah, it's only 12%, only lasts for 30 seconds though. So, here we go. And now, I just want to nice and quickly go through, find Gold Ring, Fortify Sneak. I just want to go with the tiny soul gems for now. Craft. And why does that say... Oh, wait, no, don't... It says 50 there, but it's not 50. I have the bonus from a potion. Right, this is fine. Oh, damn, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna hit 40 right away. I thought this was gonna be much harder to level up, but it's like 4 of them will do it, which is wild. Yeah, that's 40, and that's a level up. So I can now go upstairs and sleep, and get the final rank of Enchanter that I want. Here we go, 1 more point into health, and then zoom all the way around. Enchanter rank 3, 60% stronger. Honestly, I could level up Enchanting a lot more at this point, but... I'm not that fussed about, like, maxing out the crafting stuff. I still want there to be a bit of a challenge for this run, even as a more casual challenge run. But now I'm going to figure out exactly what I want all my gear to have, because that's also something I need to work on. Oh, but first I should definitely make myself a smithing suit and an alchemy suit. Okay, it's time to do the specific suits, and I have 2 Fortify Enchanting potions. That's all I have, so... screw it, if it doesn't work out this time, it's all fine. I just need to go for Fortify Alchemy and put it onto Perfect, a cowl. That'll do, 13% more powerful. Fortify Alchemy, sorry. Put it on some Elven Gauntlets, they'll work fine. Fortify Alchemy again. Put it on that, lovely. Back to Fortify Alchemy, and we need a necklace now. Perfect. We now want to go to Fortify Smithing and do another one of those. Back to Fortify Smithing. I've done that, so I need the ring. Now I'm going to need the braces. Seemed to work, didn't it? Yep, Fortify Smithing once more. And then back to Fortify Smithing. We've got braces, ring, clothes. Perfect. And that is my crafting gear all sorted. That now means I have... I didn't name them annoyingly, but once I sort it out, I'll have, like, yeah, a bunch of... Not that powerful, only 13%, but I've definitely got enough stuff to improve my gear a fair bit. Alright, I've picked up all of my gear, including the smithing stuff, and now I just need to figure out what exactly it is I'm wearing, because, yeah, I have not sorted my inventory properly. But I'm just going to equip all of this. Actually, 15% I think is better than... Yeah, I only got 13%. I actually needed, yeah, these to be a little bit better. That's annoying that I wasn't quite there, you know. Yeah, it turns out the necklace I have is better than the one I made. However, my ring and minor smithing is only 12%, and my gold ring is 13%. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm so powerful now, and Fortify Smithing is all fine. This is... much easier to deal with. Let's just, yep, improve my armor up to flawless. I have the dragon scales, flawless and flawless. Lovely. Do I want to improve these? Screw it, why not? Let's just make that flawless as well. And then I can even spend another Fortify Smithing potion just to make sure I'm topped up, because these are super easy to make. Like, I can make 50 of them no problem. And the Bow of Shadows can go from 51 to 68. Oh, that's almost amazing. Draven's Bow, which I'll blast. You know what? Let's make Draven's Bow legendary. I might end up giving back to him. The Ebony Crossbow, which is enchanted, but I can actually push it up to 84, so my Soul Trap weapon's better. And this Daedric Crossbow I have up to 92. Yeah, that's suddenly, like, quite a big difference between the bow and the crossbow. Lovely. And I still have an ebony ingot for improving things later. Do I want to improve you? Yeah, screw it, let's make this legendary. Why not? Okay, stuff properly improved. I do now need to actually enchant all my gear, though. Alright, I only have one chance with my one Fortify Enchanting Potion. Gonna double check there's not a... I had 40% on the blacksmith thing. Yeah, I don't have a better one. I've only got one chance, so I'm gonna check beforehand. I know the ring and the necklace are definitely Fortify Archery. Yeah, ring and necklace, but also these two. So it's the armor and the boots I need to figure out what I'm going with beforehand. So if I just select the... There we go, the armor. And I could get Fortify Healing Rate. I don't know if that would actually help me, if that actually does give me regen. It'd be nice if it did. Oh. It's that or Fortify Stamina, I guess? You know what, I'm gonna give it a quick Google, but I might go with Healing Rate. My quick Google was a little bit unclear, but it looks like a Fortify Healing Rate should work. But it's the same way that, like, the vegetable soup should have been healing me, and sometimes it just doesn't. The boots, I'm pretty sure I get Fortify Sneak. Yeah, I could have a resistance. Like, resisting would be kinda nice. I don't have resist magic. What? Okay, that feels wild, but... Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Fortify Sneak on the boots, just so I can be a bit more stealthy, because it bugged me last time how many shots there were where I should have been able to get my attack, and I didn't. And then... Yeah, the Daedric Crossbow. I have... nothing too amazing. I'll probably go with shock damage, because, yeah, a bit of shock damage would be nice. 104 charges also is not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure shock damage is the best thing I could have there. No. Okay, yeah, I'll go with shock damage. Don't need to worry about the pickaxe. In fact, I'm going to put the pickaxe away so I don't accidentally enchant it. And then we'll get ready and do this. Okay, 30 seconds starting now. Alright, quick, Sarge. It's really annoying that you have to do this quickly because, normally you'd be able to rename them, which is always fun, but I can't do that. Oh my god, I don't have enough Grand Soul Gems. You know what, we'll throw a greater on this one, I don't really care about that so much. Oh no, I've just realised. Oh, that's such a bad time to figure that out. Where is... Oh, Fortify Enchanting, or Archery, yes, we want to go with Archery as the important ones. The health regen I'll leave as the other one. That's all fine. I'm exactly 1 Grand Soul Gem short, and I never realised that. God, I feel like an idiot. Okay, this is Fortify Sneak. Yep, that's all fine. I think I've actually gone a bit over, and now a greater with that for Fortify Healing Rate. Still 10%. Okay. That was... not perfect, but... Yeah, healing rate, sneaking, 20... it's only 21%. That is better than the gauntlets I had, but not as good as the helmet. My Ring of Minor Archery is only 15% though, so that's something. And, yeah, 22%. Did I... Okay, apparently, yeah, 22% and 21%. I'm not sure if that's from leveling up or the potion running out, but... Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit annoying. 25 is like the one I normally aim for, but clearly I'm just a bit too low to hit that. The final thing I'm wanting to do is craft a handful of potions, and I'm having to pay attention. Yeah, 13% versus 15% for some of these. Yeah, for those two, so that's what I want to have equipped. And I don't think I'm going to do anything too fancy here potion-wise. Like, I want Blue Mountain Flower and Wheat, just for some healing potions. I'm not going to worry about any power potions, I'm plenty leveled up now. But extra 50 points of health for 60 seconds and 62 hit points. That's not bad. Let's make like 20 of those or whatever. And I'll do some poisons as well. Oh damn, extra 50% more damage with bows for 60 seconds. Okay, I may as well just make all of these. Yeah, my paralysis poisons now last for 13 seconds and cause 38 points of poison damage, which is... oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice. 13 seconds is actually decent. Normally paralysis, if it's for like 2 to 3 seconds, it's like, oh, well, that doesn't matter because the getting up time matters more. But 13 seconds? That's actually significant. I'm also going to make some resist fire, frost, and magic. The fire's only 38. The frost should be the same, I believe. Yeah, 38. Well, can't you... I'm pretty sure there's like there's a way to get resist fire and frost in one potion, but I can't remember it. But resist magic is only 13%, so not that amazing. But I think that should sort me out nicely, because yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want. So I might just double check what... You know what, I can just do it this way, can't I? If I just do that... Okay, fortify heavy armor was not what I was expecting. That, no, that... Okay, maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. Yeah, okay, I can't remember what resist fire and frost at the same time is. Slept for an hour in order to level up. Is it just once? Good, it's just once. I was worried I'd over-leveled a bit too much. We're level 26, 300 health, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm not putting any more perks into any of the crafting skills. Like, even though alchemy went up a few times to 75... Yeah, I think all I want to do now is, if I get 5 more ranks of light armor, which to be fair I could just train with, yeah, what's her face in Riften. I might do that next time. And then archery, once it hits level 80, then I'll go into there. Those are the only 2 perk points I basically want from here on out. I've sorted out my inventory. I don't have a lot of carry capacity spare, but I'm currently using the crossbow, which, yeah, 174 damage is what we're at now. That's wild. I've ditched everything besides the Strange Amulet, which I cannot ditch, but doesn't weigh anything, and the Charm Necklace is just for if I need a bit more carry weight, but obviously I then lose some damage. Potion-wise, I have a few selling ones, like 16 of those, that and that. You know what, let's just use for Frostbite. Venom. I got 58 paralysis. I got a Cure Disease, even though I don't need it. Like, 72 healing potions, 34 of those, 20 resist fire, 15 of those, 17 of those. Like, I'm doing pretty good. I've got a bunch of food as well. I basically want to be set up so that I don't have to come back home. That's the kind of goal. I shouldn't have to come back to the farm at all. So this might be the last time I'm here. And in which case, let's make sure I get my profits. And 621 gold, that's fine. I did also collect profits earlier in the episode and it was about the same. How much gold am I at? 32 grand. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll be fine. Oh, everything's grown. But I'm not gonna take it. I just can't. I'm done. That's all the crafting sorted. We should be set up to basically beat the game now. I might return for my bow if I decide to switch back to the Bow of Shadows. Especially because I have all of those elemental arrows, which it's a shame to waste, but... That's it for crafting. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button, check out the Patreon if you want to support stuff like this. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.